So the next section we'll look at when it comes to creating a VM is firewall. So when it comes to the firewall, for those who are not familiar with the idea of a firewall just manages how networking and traffic can interact with your system. And there are typically two things that it looks at. It looks at the origin or destination of the traffic, as well as the port in which that traffic interacts with your virtual machine. In Compute Engine, you can actually specify how you want traffic to flow. So you may say, hey, I do not want certain traffic from the internet to be able to access this resource. And so when you create firewall rules, you get to manage how your resource interacts with other resources within a network or the internet as a whole. With the options that we're provided with here, we can say that, hey, we want our virtual machine that we're creating to allow HTTP traffic. That's simply traffic from the entire internet, from anywhere across the world, to interact on port 80. And we can say we also want to allow our virtual machine to be able to interact with traffic from anywhere across the world, so the entire internet, on port 443. So typically when you're debugging or whatever it is, you can allow both of them. But within the networking section of Google Cloud, and when you select VPC network and go to firewall rules, you can create more fine-grained firewall rules that, let's say you can expose more ports, let's say like port 22 for SSH or port 8080, which is typically very popular when it comes to, web dev or whatever it is. You have that ability to control the firewall rules in whatever way you want.